Here you go. Hey, Chris. Happy birthday, my man.
Yeah, happy
Thank,
birthday.
thank you.
Even Kylie says happy birthday.
Thank you, Kylie.
Recovering.
So how old are you now? 50, 55?
Seven.
Oh, 57.
7.
Are you, what are you, 68, 67?
67, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
So you just a year and 3 months old, younger than me.
That's it. That's all it takes. How was your
Bro, I tell you the truth. I had a week of I was in pain, I gotta admit, but that shit's the best thing ever. You know?
the knee, the wrist?
I did the knees, I did the wrists, I did my whole back, from the neck all the way. Because let me tell you first what happened. I did an MRI. I couldn't do it. Listen, I scheduled an MRI here because when I had this phase where, my back was killing me. I went to the doctor, they did the x-ray because, by some kind of policy with the insurance, you have to do x-rays first for them in order to accept an MRI. So I did the x-ray, and then we made an appointment. I had to wait 5.5 weeks or something for the appointment. I waited, and the day before the appointment, literally, I got a call from the doctor to say, they just contacted us. They said they're denying the MRIs. I said, why? He said, now they want you to do 6 weeks of physical therapy first.
Oh, damn.
I said, okay, 6 weeks of physical therapy, but what am I fucking fixing here? I don't even know what the issue is. How can I do physical therapy for something I don't know what it is? So, but that's just the way they do it. And then the doctor told me, since now it's already 5.5 weeks, we wait another this week and then come back in the office next week and then we'll let them know we did the 6 weeks. I said, fuck that. So I called the guys from BioAccelerator. I said, they're giving me a heart. They said, don't worry. I said, we'll do it here. So when I arrived Sunday night, Monday morning, I did the first day of stem cells and the treatment. It was awesome. These guys are so fucking perfect. It's unbelievable. And at night, I went in and did the MRI. Bro, let me tell you something. This is the first time in my life I did an MRI in the tube. The only MRIs I ever did, because I was too big, it's kind of like a tanning bed, where the sides were open.
Open MRI.
Open MRI, yeah. This time, bro, I didn't know. I had no idea. Before I laid on that thing, before they moved me in, I'm looking, I was like, this shit's small. So I was literally, and I had to stay in there for 1 hour for the whole back, because they do the upper back, the neck, the thorax, and then the lumbar separate. I had to sit in like this, and it was right here. So I was in there, full. I had my eyes closed. I swear to God, I punked out. I had my eyes closed. I did not open my eyes because I know if I would have opened my eyes and I would have saw the fucking thing right in front of me, I would have panicked. I had that ball in my hand to squeeze if I'm scared. I would have squeezed that ball, man. I said, get me out. But I did it for a fucking whole 1 hour. Anyways, when the doctor saw my MRI, he said he doesn't understand how I move around and walk around and I'm not in pain. So he said, what do you mean? I don't even have the paper here, actually. I should have brought it. For my neck, you know how in the MRI, you see the disc, and the less disc you have, the more black it shows? There were like 4 or 5 was just black. He said, how do you move without pain? He said he has people with way better disc than me, and they in pain. I said, man, don't tell me, man, because now the pain will come.
Hustle, man.
Same with my lower back and even in the mid back. So they put stem cells everywhere. They put me out. I laid on my fucking stomach. They put me out and they loaded me up.
You feel any difference already or not?
No, I tell you what I felt. I felt the first couple of days I was sore, man. My knees, the wrist was the worst. The wrist was so sore because what they do is when they put the stem cells in, they create an inflammation. That's what it does. It creates inflammation so it can spread. It was just like a day or maybe 2.
Did you have to have, for the MRI, what was the procedure with that, like financially and everything?
What?
The MRI, financially, You have to pay.
No, everything. What do you mean you have to pay? I didn't pay.
Shit, see, that was
Hey,
the
Chris,
hold
come
up.
on, you're not Dennis.
That
Dennis is the negotiator. He knows how business works.
No, it's not about business. I didn't pay for the MRI because I didn't. So you want to know how much the MRI would be? I don't know.
why didn't the lady offer that to me then when I was talking to her?
I don't know, bro. I really don't.
She was acting like, I don't
No,
know.
but see, that is supposed to do MRI here and then fly there.
I get it, but I'm just saying if they said just do it here so easily, why don't they just offer
No,
that?
you know,
That's the
they'd
cost.
rather have you do it here, not because of the cost, rather because they have already an idea and they can put together the treatment plan before you get there. See, for me, they couldn't put together the treatment plan for my back because
Yeah.
they didn't see my back. They didn't see my knees. So it was all a little, it was tight. But yeah, bro, no, I didn't pay for that.
Yeah.
I didn't pay for that. Anyways,
Yeah.
yes, I did my face. Load up.
I could tell. You are looking younger.
Youngster, shit.
You're looking younger out of the three of us.
Guys, this doesn't
Yeah, well,
this doesn't even work that fast. It takes some time. And with the spine and with the knees, just give it 2-3 months to kick in. Don't expect this to feel this because it's actually like the exact opposite in the beginning. It's gonna hurt. How much? It's different for everybody. Some people they're fucking rolling in the wheelchair the next day because they can't walk. My knees were actually pretty good. They were really sore, but I couldn't walk, and I had no pain in my knees. So I just basically did my knees to prevent. So, but my wrists, I feel it's not painful. I wouldn't even take an aspirin for that, but I know it's there, so I did them. But that shit hurt. Not the injection, but the after, bro.
Yeah.
The left one was so painful for me, I couldn't even move my fingers. I couldn't
How
use
deep
this
is the
hand
needle?
all the way
How deep is
in. All the way
And
in.
how about
bro.
face? How about face?
I don't
How
know.
how many injections do they put?
Oh, bro, I'm.
You're awake, right? You're not that.
Yeah, I was.
You're
Of course, I was
awake.
awake. Yeah, of course.
Okay. So
I
what do you
would,
ask?
I would say they did all up here, here, lips up here, chin down here. They did their whole face, whole fucking
They
face.
didn't give you the fish lips, I hope.
No, it's not. The guy is not a filler or something like that. It's just it goes into your skin and it helps
Injection.
regenerate. Yeah.
Just-
But not.
Wow.
It's kind of like a machine. It's almost. It feels like it sounds like a tattoo machine. Zzz, and it goes everywhere. But it goes tuck 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 tuck
Damn.
tuck.
The first time I came here to Vegas, 2017, and I'm gonna go to this rejuvenation clinic, and yeah, she's gonna inject something like right here, like to make it better. Bro, I'm gonna find the pictures. I'm gonna send you. 2 days later, I got the bags. I mean, bags. It was 1 million times worse. Like, hold on a second. Just be patient.
Yeah. Just wait. But it's normal
Just
because
wait.
some people
Holy shit.
there was a lady there. She looked like she got beat up. She
Yeah.
did it, and I did it. You didn't see anything. No spots, no lumps, not swollen. It depends. It depends, but it's worth it. I have the guy from Body Accelerator come on the podcast before the Olympia, to and let him explain way more what's happening here, because I can't explain it. Shit, I can't. I can just get it. I can just be the one that says, "All right, let's go."
Let's go.
Yeah. How do you feel, Milos? Because I know you did it.
Yeah, my shoulder is brand new. My knee is 90% better, right? My hips is still not good, but I don't think that sounds something. But knee, I mean, I can hack squat, I can squat, actually, I can lunge, I can do anything.
So do you feel the improvement though?
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
Hips,
I mean, it's so fucking wonderful.
it's funny you say that because you say hips, you didn't feel it. You still have hip pain, right?
Yeah, because it gets out of the joint. And I don't
I think it just doesn't work on hips because Dorian has the same issue. Dorian's going to get his hip replaced now, right?
Oh, yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, because he had it done too. He had the hips done, and he worked probably everywhere,
Yeah,
but the hips.
Because he was limping pretty bad when I saw him.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, if I don't want to demonstrate here in front of the cameras, but if I bend over, poof, it pops.
Yeah.
I mean, Jay Cutler and Hunter were watching me walk, and Jay goes like, "What's wrong with your hips?" I said, "What do you mean? You see it?" So of course I see it. You walk like a fucking handicapped. I said, like, check it out. And then he put finger steer and bend over and just pops like this far out
Holy shit!
every time.
But isn't there?
It's gonna happen one day. But you know what? I'm gonna go to Serbia in a month, and my sister surgeon, she's gonna take my toenails off on the both of it.
Why?
Because it's like going into the meat, like ingrown.
Oh shit!
Killing.
You sound like you sound like my mom. Why would you let them things grow back into your damn foot?
I say okay, because can you imagine? I've seen actually Hida, they peel off this whole toenail, like, and I was imagine this on myself. It's like, oh hell no, there's no way. And now my sister goes like, let me show me. I show her. So this.
Why you have to take off the toenails? Why not just cut the damn nails?
I'll ask
Chris,
that question. I'll ask her that question.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, why not just cut the fucking toenail short enough so you can fucking move?
They looking like they got their Wolverines going on. The talent claws.
There are pains that you're looking forward to and you don't mind it, and then there are pains that
You don't mind it.
Yeah, so this is the one. And day after tomorrow, I'm getting another epidural shot, dexamethasone in my spine.
Did you do stem cells in your spine?
No, I didn't do stem cells.
Oh, you should have done that, man.
What part of your spine?
Oh, what you should have
Got
done
accident,
that.
man. It's like,
L4 area or what? Oh, yeah.
About a month ago, I think I was telling you guys about a month ago, could not sleep, sit, stand, lay down, nothing. I mean, it's like John Jones kicking my lower leg like 10 times on the side. I mean, pain is like, radiating pain. It doesn't radiate and disappears. It's just like this all day long. Something happens, so it's a little bit better. But I'm gonna shoot this sucker in my spine. It doesn't matter.
And how long does it last?
3-4 months. Yeah, I guess you have a right for a couple of them a year, 2 shots a year.
What's the side effect, though?
I mean, relief of the pain, big time.
I know, but there's got to be some side effects coming from it. It's like cortisone shots. That's the yeah.
Cortisone cannot be good in any which way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I don't know.
My sister told me back in the day I was doing some tendons with cortisone shots. I said, like, you shoot it twice, you shoot it third time, and the same tendon is gone.
Huh?
So if you do the shoulder, right, and you shoot it a couple of times, third time you do it, it's going to rupture, guarantee. So. But anyway, this is it.
So, Chris, are you going now? Are you on it?
Am I going where?
To Colombia? Are you?
If I can, I would love to.
What's the holdup?
I told you the last time it was when I spoke to her, she said, "Oh, you got to get an MRI," and I was like, "Oh shit."
Well, get an MRI. Get an MRI. How much is an MRI? $500? You get a fucking $50,000-$60,000 treatment, huh?
It's a couple grand.
No. What is it?
Are you sure?
MRI is $500, man. You could get MRIs for
No,
$250.
it's not. I'm gonna double
Bro,
check it out.
I was Chris,
$200.
when they called me and told me that they wanted me to do the physical therapy, I told the doctor,
Yeah.
what if I get the MRI done and just self-pay? He said, it'd be $500. And here, there's no Simon Med over there in California?
No.
Simon Med. I called them at one point and they said $250.
What?
There's no more $4,000. Yeah, maybe they charge that to the health insurance if you use insurance.
Right.
But if you said, listen, I have no insurance, self-pay, they give you the good price.
Shit.
I would do. If it's just the MRI, get the fucking MRI done.
Today, they say.
Yeah.
Hey, you heard that all
I would
these,
love to go.
like us, we're losing a.
You need it, Chris. You need it. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
So you guys should have a grip. Yeah.
What's that for now?
The stress.
Grip strength. All these like us, 57, 59, 60, right? We need to do this like 100 a day. I'm serious. Grip strength.
Okay,
I grab my wife's tits and do the same. It's for my grip strength.
I do remember I was with Charles Pollock and he was judging all these guys. And I had a super good strength on the right side, and left I fell. I think it was the highest height that he measured. But then after all these synthol injections, the nerve blocks, and all this shit, my grip strength went to nothing.
Nerve what? Nerve blocks.
Yeah, I mean, I hit the nerves, and it's just you don't have that power. I'm sure when you're younger, you make a fist, you feel like, oh, that's it. And then you make a fist like, if I punch somebody, my wrist is gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This would have been my concern.
Yeah.
Get into a fist fight, for me, end up with broken wrists.
It breaks all over the place.
I would have to say, hold on. Let me.
Wait.
I have to wrap both of my
And
wrists.
then you talking to yourself, making think you crazy. Anything.
Yeah. There's a reason why they wrap themselves the way they do, because they protect everything. Listen, I just saw. Did you guys see the video of RUBIEL, the new one? Did you see that video?
Yeah.
The glutes lower lacerations, that from the back and back of
No,
biceps.
I'm talking about the video. The new video, the new one.
But the photo,
No, I didn't.
Look, that's him now.
Okay.
That's a new video.
I didn't see that.
Okay.
Does that
But that photo one was not, that was from.
Does that look like 3 weeks out? That looks like close to off season to me.
That picture didn't look so bad, right?
Yeah, but that wasn't a recent picture, Chris, was it?
That picture was not a recent picture. That picture was from Dubai.
Yeah.
Because Brian was in the back of it.
Look. That's not 3 weeks out. So I mean, maybe he just needs some more time. Maybe his body is just everything is so fresh that he's not there yet, quality wise.
But he was leaner than that though. He was a lot leaner than what he.
Yeah, well, then I guess he don't felt.
And also listen, and also he put so much tan. That sun rays tan was too much. When I left, he looked fine. When I came back, he was charcoal, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, I complained about that.
It's too late. You saw that, right?
Yeah. I mean, it didn't look so bad for him. For Becruz, look catastrophic. Seriously. And somebody needs to do
that because he wasn't fat though. That's what. It's not like it wasn't like he was fat. It's like it was a water situation at the end, but. I just saw a lot much better than that.
Thick collar creates a thick skin. Okay, so it's a no-brainer.
But the girl knew better. I told her, I said, why would you listen to him? He's never put this shit on before. Why would you listen to him to put more on?
Yeah, but listen, they go to the show. They don't have their own tanning. They have to hire whoever is there, sponsoring the event.
Honest girl, he knew her from before. But I was just saying, he said to put more on. I'm like, but you know better. Why would you listen? It's only the second time ever in his life.
But you weren't there when that happened?
I stepped away for a second because he was crying.
He was looking for a relaxing pill.
No, come on, man. No, I thought they had quinine sulfate in the pharmacy.
You gave him some of that. You gave him some of that. Bill Cosby shit. What was it?
No, man. It was sad. I was like, man, they're not gonna see what I saw. So
yeah, but from the video that we just looked at, do you think he's competing in 3 weeks?
He should. I mean, really.
Yeah, I'm not thinking.
Drop the water. He should try to peak for this weekend, like aggressively, and see just what happens, and so he will know what it is.
Yeah.
Hydrate, get stage ready.
And he needs to compete, though. I mean, drop the water, throw your head in there, get up on the stage, start getting experience.
Yeah, but in this video, I don't see a single striation anywhere. Not even the striations that he normally has. Chest, shoulders. It's just like he's just... 3D full, but there's no quality at all. I mean, maybe it's a bad light. I don't
Well, I
know.
mean, from where he was a few weeks ago, like you said, there's no reason why you can't just make that.
Yeah, but that almost confirms what I was thinking, that he's probably not even doing the show and he's not eating the way he should if he was competing. Maybe he's just, taking it easy and just training while he's there. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not in his camp. At the end of the day.
I mean, Coach Francisco is preparing him, right? And he's pretty good on.
There with him every day. So.
Huh?
Yeah. He's good at getting people in shape. Francisco.
Yeah. Talking about in shape. Talk about in shape. You see John Jewett's video?
Yeah.
That dude. I think the way he looks right now, that's the best he's ever been.
Yeah.
Condition, fullness, size. He's not going to be the biggest guy on stage, but that's for him. That's what he should look like when he steps on the Olympia stage.
Oh yeah, because he wasn't like that a few weeks ago.
No, he wasn't. Yes, he wasn't.
Different guy.
He filled out nicely. That's exactly what he should look like. I hope he can.
Talk about it.
And so he's just like.
Exactly, in the sense that he has nothing to lose, but if he gained 10 pounds on that kind of structure and conditioning that he can bring, is going to be noticeable. And then I've seen 2 weeks later, he's going in the right place. I mean, he's expanding.
It's going to come down to his legs getting better.
This whole time when he did this pose, I didn't really like it because it was something wasn't just right. But now he's full enough. He looks good in that pose, for real. Yeah. Legs look full. Yeah. I liked him. I was like, oh, wow. That if he can put that together for the Olympia, that would be awesome. Really, really good.
Yeah.
What else do we have, man? What else do we have? What's happening? What happened this last weekend?
Well,
other than being in Colombia.
I sent you guys that comments about coaching of the female coach that can be coming into the history of bodybuilding, getting the first Olympia title, SAMSON'S wife.
What was that all about? I don't really understand.
I don't know, but there was a bunch of people were sending me this with all these comments and all this stuff.
What is it exactly? Is she?
I mean, she's going to be coaching Samson, and Samson has a legitimate chance of winning. So she will be the first female coach that has Mr. Olympia title. Right?
Oh.
Well, so but if okay, I don't want to start this whole thing again, but. If she's his, I really don't want to go there because it's it was too much anyways. But if she's his coach and she's so great, why did he hire MILOS and John Meadows and why hire other people if you have a coach that's great?
I'm getting a lot of those messages, so I have to respond every so often. So first, how can she be possibly a good coach? You tell me. Female competitor, I don't even know which the division that she competed, bikini or whichever class, that got in shape once in her life. There's usually not in shape.
Was it one show?
What?
Was it exactly one show or was it?
I don't know, but it looks like it. You have
one photo.
Pictures, the more shows, you probably post the pictures more. But it's irrelevant. Like female competitor that maybe can get female in the shape, and I don't think she even got herself in any great shape. Any like fantastic shape. Let's talk about it. So now she's going to coach man, okay, and then she's going to coach man that goes to the top of the Olympia.
Maybe they're just they're just saying it to make it look like it. I don't think there's anybody.
I think what you need, diet has to be completely different diet. Training is supposed to be completely different diet. Pharmacological substances they're going to use, you have to become an expert, know personal experience, know some science, what to recommend, right? Yeah. So, like you said, if she was a coach, why did she need John Meadows initially? And when John Meadows died, why did they contact me? Contact me in the sense, I'm lost, I'm thinking of retiring unless you take me. So now when you take somebody, and you have 12 shows throughout the 2.5 years, and you talk to the wife as a part of the team, these are the foods, these are the supplements, this is the plan, and you go over. Of course, if my mother would listen to that, my mom could be a coach.
Yeah, Milos, listen. I tell you,
But
the whole world is not stupid. Ain't nobody believe that she's his coach. She's his wife. He's not a coach. We all know that. Maybe they just want to kickstart a side hustle for her.
yes, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is they can say whatever they want to say. At the end of the day, we know she's not coaching him. She's his wife. I was a bodybuilder. I had a wife. She looked at me. She told me if she likes me or not. So I didn't say, so she's my coach. She looked at me sometimes and said, you're holding more water, because that's what she sees. And I always tell athletes, listen, if you really want to know what you look like, ask your partner, whoever lives with you, who sees you butt naked walking to the bathroom. You know, they see things that you don't ever see. But that doesn't mean that she's going to tell you how much fucking test to use and how much to use of this. There's no fucking way. So don't tell me this bullshit. She's my coach. You know what I'm saying? She's your wife. She cooks for you. She takes care of you. She's on your team. Without you, without her, he might not be where he's at. And I give him that, 100%. But other than that, you know, I don't buy any of this shit. But it doesn't bother me either. That, you know, if you have trying to hustle and you want to kickstart a little business on the side, go ahead, man. You know, she's a coach. Make her the coach of the year. I don't care. Coach of the year. I don't care if she beats every single one of you coaches. If he wins the Olympia, all you motherfuckers going to drop. You know? But at the end of the
basketball and Pelican Bay.
At the end of the day, and listen, Samson's been doing this for so long, he knows what to do.
Of course he knows.
You know, he has all MILOS' plans. He has the fucking blueprint. What else do you need? Now you got your wife. You know, she looks at you. She gives you your honest opinion. A lot of people can't handle it. You know, I know people, when the wife would tell you, you know, they would get pissed at the wife or the girlfriend. So the girlfriend always want to say, oh, yeah, you look great. That's just, it can go both ways. You know, either she's honest that you can handle it, or she's got to lie and just to make you happy. Whatever it is, I don't know.
How many people did you coach that they became coaches?
All of them. After one fucking protocol, they fucking they changed it.
100.
They changed
it so many times. Like you help someone, you tell them this, tell them that. Oh, they don't even do the show that they was planning on doing. They just start coaching.
Listen, it doesn't even take
They
long.
don't even compete no more. They just start coaching.
Bro, it takes to send out the first protocol. The next day, they change their fucking Instagram account to a fucking online coach.
Yeah.
You know, that's just the way it goes. People they're trying to side hustle. You can't.
They're not part of the issue, though. Part of the problem.
I know, but I can't knock people trying to hustle. I can't knock them for that.
But Dennis, everybody's good. Everybody's the best trainer in the world. Everybody's the best coach in the world. Yeah. Everybody knows everything about everything in the world. But yet, on the stage, is it panning out on the stage?
Yeah, of course. Thank God it's not.
Everybody's.
I just saw a video. What's this guy's name? I just started following him. This dude, you know, he calls out everybody that's fucking bullshitting with Photoshop pictures. What's his name? Gob or something? Goop? Yeah. Goop. That dude is so fucking good, man. I went through all these videos the other day.
Send me one.
Yeah, he's funny, man.
All right, listen, this dude, you can't fucking bullshit. If he sees the Photoshop and he finds it, he will call you out on it. And he called out this one coach. I don't know. It's an IFBB pro. His coach. I can't remember his name. Called him out on asking his clients, female clients, for nude photos.
Oh yeah.
You know, hey, listen.
That one.
It's already bad enough if you tell your client you got to wear a thong and a bra, but listen, you basically wear that when you step on stage, so that's normal. I can see that. But if you tell clients, and he has to prove from screenshots from those clients, where he's basically saying they need to be naked because he needs to see exactly where she's storing the fat. Where, in the cooch? Or in the asshole? Where she's storing the fat, man?
Hey, that's
guys like this need to get fucking kicked out of the whole fucking federation. You know what I'm saying? You ask for nude photos? I mean, listen, if you're a coach and you train a lot of girls, and I can tell you this firsthand, and you know, you don't even have to tell them. Sometimes they send you fucking nude pictures. Yeah, exactly. You know, but asking for it and then giving them excuses like, yeah, I need to see where you store the fat. Listen, Take the thong away. How much more fat can there be? Where would it be? In the crack of my ass? That shit's fucking bad, man. And that's all that on his page too. So call these motherfuckers out, man, because that's terrible. Really, that's terrible. Chris, you don't do that, do you?
Hell no.
Good. You don't ask for no nude pictures.
But did you post naked?
If we ask for nude pictures, we're not training them.
Hey, Dennis.
Huh?
You know, I was with Armin Schultz. I don't know. These are guys from Germany.
Who?
So Armin Schultz comes to Colosseum. Armin
Yeah.
Schultz, remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
An athlete that he came with other German. So we were there by the juice bar, and he goes, this many people, women walking around. And I say, hey, yes, can you see my friend? Okay, you know. So he took his shirt off. I took the pants off, butt fucking naked. I say, man, you know, and he started posing, you know, naked in front of the woman by the juice bar. It's like normal thing.
But in Europe, you can see something like that. I've been in
It is.
You don't have to, Chris. You don't have to. You don't have to go to Europe for that. I was training. I was
I'm
working.
just saying, I woke up one time, this girl was like bent over, like right there. I was like,
Yeah, let me tell you a story.
got nothing on.
I was working.
Like,
I was working with a girl one time for 1 or 2 shows, right? And one time, actually, she competed at my show, and you know, at the pro, I had a pro event, bikini added to my show. So, you know, the night before the show, you know, she said, "Can you look at me?" I said, "Of course." And, you know, I want to see what you look like. She said, you know how they wear them kimonos when they walk around with them kimonos. So she come up with them kimonos. She come in my room. I swear to God. I'm not gonna say who it is because I don't want to call her out like that. Kimono. What the fuck? You know what I'm talking about? Them little ropes.
Kimono?
It's kimono.
Kimono?
Milos knows. Milos is Japanese now. So it's kimono. So, and they come up with that thing, the shoes on, and I think she's got the damn bikini underneath, right? So, so she caught me off guard. She pulled that shit off, she's standing there butt naked. I'm like, I don't even know how to fucking act. I'm sitting there in the chair, I'm ready to fucking judge her. Now I'm judging, so what the fuck am I looking at here? So I was so glad when she turned around. So now, you know, when they do the pose from the rear, they kind of arch their back, stick the ass out. That asshole looking right at me.
No,
that was bikini. That was no wellness bikini.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, so she's sticking her ass out. That asshole is looking right between my eyes. I was like, God, yeah.
Did you smile for a photo?
I was like, I didn't know what the fuck. Can you? What is wrong with people, man? What is going on?
I mean, listen.
I'm trying to be professional and shit.
I'm conservative Serbian. So 93, Night of the Champions. I just met Kevin Levroni, right? At Chicago, we competed. The Night of the Champions, he's like, hey, Milos, you want to see what I look like? You know, 2 days before contest. So sure, come to the room. So he comes to the room, okay, 2 days out, strip naked completely.
Yeah.
Okay, completely. And it's that moment like, okay, you respect Kevin, you don't want to say anything, this is weird, but maybe it's not weird for him, so maybe I shouldn't say that. Okay, so I'm not saying anything. And then he does all the fucking like shaking the leg. He's going all over the place.
But let me ask you, guys, this is a question for you guys. In a situation like this, if you're coaching someone and now you're coming to your room and you by yourself, and the girl comes in and she's fucking totally naked. You never asked for it. You expect her to be professional. She comes in butt naked. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean she just does this because he thinks that's the way it should be? Or is that kind of like trying to come on to you? Here, look at this coochie.
I think it's just
you want some of this? Now, what if you be like, oh, shit, she might want some, and then, you know, and you go for it. Next thing you know is you catch a fucking case because you're trying to touch someone who came butt naked in front of you.
If you can catch something with less implications than
Yeah, but see what I'm saying? How do you take this? I mean, is this like, is this? I mean, I
It
don't.
is just put the clothes on.
Yeah,
That's it. The only thing. Because if it's not, I'm not responsible for my action. What?
Yeah, I guess I'm thinking like when someone does this, that's basically, just offering. Fucking, you're offering. That's what you do.
You're offering.
There's no other way, man. You don't listen. You don't go on stage naked. So why would you come naked in front of me? Why do I need to see your fucking roast beef? Fucking all that blew out meat.
What?
I ain't trying to see that shit.
To ask you to paint her.
I ain't trying to see all that that like a hustler box just exposed. Come on.
Hey, that's how I'm supposed to talk to Mauro Sassi.
What
after the
happened?
podcast.
What happened?
I connected him with his wife, Cristiana Cazzoni, right? Cristiana was famous at the time. We were doing a seminar, and I could see like they kind of like each other. So it's like, let me arrange it.
Oh, you were there when that you put that together.
I put them together. So she was going to guest post in some nightclub. She was going to go on and say, "Hey, man,
Nightclub, strip
go
club."
there." Nightclub, discotheque.
Oh,
like we used to do that too, right?
oh yeah. But when you say nightclub, that's more like
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I didn't go to the place, so I don't know what it was going on. But anyway, so he did go there, and she had to strip naked for him to put a tan. And that was it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is offering.
Yeah,
If you get naked in front of a man, that's a woman.
Yeah.
You offering. You have no shame. You be like, there you go. This is what you see is what you get, right? Chris, help me out. Don't act like you don't know.
I can see that.
Hey, remember that?
Kylie, what do you think? If you were,
please, Kylie.
If you were,
tell the truth.
If you, let's say you would be competing, and now I want to see what you look like the night before the show. You come in butt naked.
No.
What does
Would
that
you
mean?
come back naked?
No,
she wouldn't.
Kylie wouldn't.
Kylie.
Of course.
Kylie wouldn't. She's a good girl. But what does it mean if she comes in butt naked? It's turning around, sticking that ass out, that the booty hole is fucking all over the place.
It means
you can literally walk right up in there.
Like.
Huh?
It means what it looks like.
Yeah. She's advertising, right?
Could be.
She said could be. She's trying to protect the females now.
Not necessarily.
Just a little bit.
Sometimes, I don't know.
Okay, she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, I'm asking, I just wanted to know what you guys think. Maybe we could get in the comment sections from our listeners.
Yeah.
Let us know, really.
Comment on everything else.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys think when if a girl takes her clothes off without asking, butt naked. What does that really mean?
Bucket naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, when Kevin gets butt naked in front of me, it shouldn't mean the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know because
you're sexy.
Yeah, but no, we don't stick the ass out and show the asshole and all that.
Yeah, Nasser did that. Porter Coachella did that.
It would be a little different.
Hey, but
it would be a little
Marcus
different
Ruiz-
if it was standing in front of you with a bone imposing. That would be different.
Hey, Marcus Ruiz to be butt naked backstage. With his tan on.
This is. I would be naked too.
Smoking a
Posing.
cigarette. I'm gonna see that the rest of my life. His hands on his.
Yeah, and doing the calf races.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcus was a special one. Nick Walker. I saw a video. Nick Walker was saying something like, people counting him out. It's only us because we're the only ones predicting. Because some people don't even have him in the top 5 or 5th. I like see that
Everything changes as it goes.
But you know what? That fires Nick up because we do that shit all the time. I think that fires him up and that helps him. I know Nick is dangerous. I really believe he's very dangerous as everybody else. This guy's ahead of him if they're not in shape.
He has a fire in his belly that makes me feel like it don't matter what people say that
Yeah.
he's going to use that for his advantage.
Yeah.
And it's good. I like that. I like Nick. I want him to kick some ass at this show.
It's too small, Milos. Who is
That's
it?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Put it closer.
Nick Walker.
Yeah, but it's
It's
so
just
small.
nothing.
It's so small.
Oh, that's 22.
Yeah, that was like 2022 November before the Olympia. I mean, I was giving him some posing tips, and look, he was going against Samson, right? So, oh, you're not supposed to do this. What I'm saying is, Chris, you do that. Dennis, you do that. If you have an athlete, but you have somebody else, you help. You advise. This is just normal.
Okay. So Samson was mad because you gave him advice?
Samson would be mad for anything, you know, like the post picture of Hattie or anything. It's different.
Yeah, but but Milos, it's probably a little bit your fault though, because you are a coach from heart. I mean, you have everything involved when you work with someone. It doesn't matter who it is. When it's showtime, you are like, I don't think you're like two parents at the same time. Okay, and an athlete feels that, you know, and it makes the athlete feel great, you know. And when you give advice to someone else, it's like when you go out with your parents, you know, and they give you a lollipop, and then you see your parents give you a lollipop to a stranger. I say, wait a minute.
But here, look,
You were me on my team.
example. Like 2007 Olympia, I had 5 guys competing, training together, and all this stuff. So 5. So we give to all 5.
Understandable.
Yeah, but those are my athletes.
Right.
Okay, but now 6 guy come there. This not my athlete. He wants to join and maybe go over the posing and stuff like that. What I'm going to say? No, you're an enemy. Stay away.
Wait,
You're not gonna teach
but
them
then maybe do
I
it.
do.
But maybe
I
do
do.
it so no one can see it, because you have to understand.
Go in front of them.
As an athlete who pays you, it's like, listen, I'm paying him to get this advice. You're giving out free advice for someone who can beat me. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So maybe when you do that, do it behind their backs or so. I don't know.
Yeah,
But you
if
too damn
they
honest.
pay me, if you remember, maybe they will have a point.
Because I didn't know you was even helping Melvin back in the day when
Yeah.
we were doing an Ironman. I didn't realize he was going over there.
Yeah,
And in the video, I saw you helping him. I was like, oh, Milos.
Oh, so he was helping you at the
Trying to
same
beat
time?
me. No, he wasn't helping me at the same time, but he helped me another time from that. It was an Arnold Classic, and I was
you
going.
posted a picture of you, Melvin, and Craig Titus video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I saw that too.
That show, that was 260 pounds, that show.
You know who looked big at that show? Craig.
Craig?
He looked big.
Yeah, we were
in
training
that.
partners at the time.
Oh, maybe that's why.
We were training partners.
Were you guys training partner in 2001?
Yep.
Oh, because that's when he thought he's going to beat me at the Arnold.
yeah.
Because I remember he told me after the show, he said, man, fuck, when you took your shirt off, he said he called Kelly from backstage. He said, it's not happening today. Yeah.
That's the shot, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So let me tell you, okay, it's interesting. I'm talking to both Melvin and Craig, and Craig is like 20 minutes before the show. Shit, I need to be drier. I need to be drier.
Yeah, I know.
Remember the story?
Yes.
I was like, what can I do? I was like, well, there's one thing only you can do.
It's one thing only.
Yeah, go to
Can't do a Hail Mary.
yeah, and do the IV LASIK.
LASIK.
Yeah. It works in 5 minutes, right? He comes down, man, this is great shit. Okay, it's like, I should be talking about this publicly, but yeah, that's the case. So he got a second place. He beat Melvin, right? He changed dramatically. But speaking of that, okay.
But did you see him before he did it? Did you see what he looked like?
Yeah, I said, yeah.
So was it really
Did it work?
that drastic?
Yeah, he needed a little bit. Listen, okay. When you say LASIK, people panic like that's going to kill you.
Yeah.
This is just loop diuretic that works quickly. Is going to deplete you from all the minerals.
Yeah.
Okay.
And therefore can kill you.
but you know, when you're using 5 milligrams, you know, the tablet is usually 40. You know, just this 5 is going to do a little bit, like quarter of a diazide or something, but it's going to do instantly. So this is why it was popular back in the day until what's his name, Paul Dillette was carried off the Arnold Classic stage.
Was
But
he?
didn't do
Was
that.
he?
But
Was
he was just cramped up.
he wasn't doing Lasix?
No, no.
Yeah, he was in Lasix.
I mean, he didn't do it he didn't do an IV though.
He did that intramuscular,
Yeah, intramuscular. Yeah.
which was
But
he did
yeah,
more.
that show, Dennis, I was 275 the night before that show. I was way gone, and I was like, "Oh my God, I gotta do whatever it takes."
I got to jump out the window.
I gotta do whatever it takes at this point, dude. I stayed up all night trying to lose weight. I got down that morning up to 260. That was the lowest. That was
Yeah, but you're a former wrestler. You know how to lose weight.
yeah. I used to lose weight. I used to lose 5 pounds in 1 hour when I was in high school.
Yeah.
But damn.
So 16 pounds is not, or 15 pounds is not much in one night. That's what the fighters do too. They do 15 or 20 pounds in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, and they can't use the diuretics.
Right?
Yeah, they cannot. We could, so that was
Chris,
easy.
I guarantee you, Chris had a headache.
I was sick. I couldn't believe it. I just knew I ate too much leading into that show. Like we were traveling from show to show, and then it was like I was way too heavy. I was like, oh my God.
But now that I touch the subject, I might as well. I'm going to say it. I send you guys.
Go ahead.
Like, oh yeah, from people from Korea and from UK and from Europe sending me all this. Oh man, you dangerously tried to kill your athletes with the diuretics. I say, what do you think? Is this true? Is this true? This and that. So for a particular guy they're talking about, you guys all know who that is. 300-pound guy that in 2 days would take a total of 2 diazides, right? In 2 day shows.
The regular dose, like the 37 and a half or the 25.
Yeah, 37 and a half, 25, yeah. The not the 50. But this is little by little by little, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is how it's been for
also
all the
spread
shows.
over 2 days.
In 2 days. In 2 days, quarter, half, third, whatever.
I know people.
Okay.
I know people that take one every day just for the blood pressure.
So when you took it, not cutting out the water, not cutting out the sodium, doing this, okay, having a 300 pounds, never cramping, never having any issues, right? This is like a dangerous practice. You know what I mean? And then you should see some of those nasty messages, right? So this is the rumors. And it's very touchy subject because we are not medical advisors and we shouldn't be giving medical advice, ever. So we are not. We are telling them what we did, and if they want to do the same thing, but that bothers me. But when you do the safe stuff, right, and it's like, oh my God, you're going to kill somebody. Especially,
but you don't know
if that particular.
You don't know what story they let out. I'm sure nobody.
Yeah, I read it. The story. I confronted the guy, and he confirmed. It's like, oh my God, yeah, this is. Yeah.
About two diazides?
Yeah. This time for Arnold Classic was actually total of less than 3.
What I'm saying is you get messages, but what are the messages saying? That you want to kill someone with two diazides?
They don't matter how many diazides.
Okay, so
they just dangerous diuretics. Yeah. You're gonna kill somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, I take diazide for Cutler podcast when I go to talk to Jay to have a face smaller than his, Anyway.
Diazide is a very safe diuretic, actually, because I know a few people, even my dad, that take blood pressure medication that includes hydrochlorothiazide every day.
Yeah.
So if it would be so dangerous, I don't think they would prescribe it to people to take daily.
Chris and I were at the European Grand Prix Tour competing. Thursday, Hungary, Friday, Spain, Saturday, England, and Sunday, Czech Republic. 4 days in a row, right? Okay. So what do you think we were doing? Taking a break on Friday or missing out on Sunday or what? So this
What was your protocols like? Like, what was your strategy on those 4 days, Milos?
you keep aldosterone, so you have aldosterone blocker. Okay, that's so you still drink water, right? And
How
then
much? How much were you using? How much?
aldosterone 3 times 25. I used to do 3 times 50 a day back in the day earlier, but to realize that I don't need that much, especially if you're gonna throw in some hydrochlorothiazide because it's and triamterene diazide. There's also potassium sparing. So if you have a potassium sparing aldosterone, too much of it, and then this one, you can really accumulate potassium. So it's not good. So low dosage of aldosterone throughout. You don't stop. And then if needed, you pop diazide, or what we were doing, if you really hold water, you pop a little bit stronger, Bumex, which we did a few times.
So like those days, I never went over 75 milligrams on the aldactone. I thought that was plenty for me, 75 milligrams per day. And then if I needed diazide, I'll take a little smidget of that, but I mean, the thing is though, I'd be on diuretics for a whole month. I'd be on the aldactone for a whole month. And they never had no issues, huh?
Aldactone is also something that people get prescribed for
take for acne
or even high blood pressure on a regular.
I know.
So
when I was telling the guy, no, you could take this for the next 2 weeks. I wouldn't go up. Are you crazy? I was like, crazy? Like, dude, this has been done over and over again. I'm never gonna tell someone I think that I'm not totally sure how it's gonna react or how it's gonna.
I remember towards the end. And I think Milos, I think I got that from you, where I would do 3 days of aldactone before the show, just aldactone.
Drink water to flush it out.
3 days, 53 times a day for 3 days, 150.
Was that your best look, Dennis?
No, I wouldn't say that. It's just that was just, that's what I was.
To manage it.
To say.
I would do just a 50, sometimes the 1 or 2 days max before the Ironman. And it would just trim off a little bit of water and it would keep the muscles full.
Yeah.
And then I would do the show, and then I would stay on to the Arnold Classic.
Aldactone, yeah.
Very low dosage, huh?
Yeah, that's old-fashioned way, 25, 50.
That was the beginning. I used to do that, yeah.
Yeah, that's how it was. You block aldosterone for a long time, and then you just snippets of this. But what I'm trying to say, when you say, dangerous diuretics, if you're a 300-pound guy, and in 2 days you take 2 diazides total, snippets a little bit here, you drink water, you have sodium, you don't cramp, and you don't look dry.
Yeah.
Do you think you're abusing it?
Yeah. I know bikini girls that take more than 2 diazides for sure.
Yes, I know. It's not good when you have people from around the world like, oh my God, you're trying to kill somebody.
Yeah. That's not. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that you even get messages like this. That's not fair.
Because it's coming from him.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know that for sure.
Yeah, we know. I confirmed that with him too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess when the Olympia comes around, there will be the opportunity where you guys going to cross paths for sure. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you guys can shake hands and have a talk, or maybe you guys act like you don't know each other. I don't know.
Start with a head nod.
Yeah, at least something. I mean, come on. Because because there's a good chance that Samson can win the Olympia.
Oh, hell yeah.
So.
Of course he can.
That was pretty carved out.
Huh? Yeah,
that was looking pretty carved out.
Yeah, I mean, and it's what, 8 weeks, 7 weeks? Where are we at now?
7.5, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so.
Yeah, I mean, we have to see them stand next to each other. I don't think we can go over anybody's photos, pictures, because everybody knows where to take their pictures, Everybody knows the best spot, and you'll never see them take pictures anywhere else. because that's where they look the best, overhead light or whatever that gives you shadows in the right areas, and that's why we have to wait till that's why prejudging will be, like every year, will be the most interesting thing to watch. Once these guys come out in groups, and we see who's going to deliver and who's going to disappoint.
How many guys in the show this year? Is it
Quite a
It's
few.
about 20. It can be about 20.
There might be a little, yeah. I think at least 20.
18 by now. And then you have Brandon and maybe Big Ramy. They're qualified for life.
think Big Rami's coming?
I don't know, but he should.
I doubt it.
Really?
I haven't seen nothing out that would make you.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm not saying this because I know, because I don't, but I doubt it. I doubt it.
Man, I mean, if you're gonna compete, you gotta get up there and do it while you can do it, and actually not think you could just come back after so many years. There's never really been that many successful comebacks and look the way and pick up or look better or whatever.
Yeah.
What is the greatest success return on the stage in the history of IFBB?
The return?
Yeah.
What about the guy? What's that European guy he tore his pec? We had a nice body. He came back pretty nice.
Who?
Francis
Benfado?
Benfado?
Oh,
Is it?
No, Francis Benfado?
Yeah, Benfado. Yeah.
The biggest story was Juliet Bergman. Juliet Bergman never won Olympia. 17 years, retired, came back and won it.
yeah. I didn't think that you're going to ask about
I thought-
females. I thought you asked for the
History of
guys.
IFBB.
Yeah.
I said,
Because for me, one story comes to mind, Vince Taylor.
Of course.
When he came back and qualified for the Olympia.
Australia.
Yeah.
yeah, I was there
Oh, yeah, he
2000.
was big, man. I was like, damn, Vince. He said he wasn't that. He wasn't thinking he was all that. And I told him backstage, hey, man, you looking good, man. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta go out there and show your shit. He was like, yeah, you think so? You think so? He's like,
51 years old at the time, right?
he was a master at that, dude. I would see him
Was
backstage.
he
I'm like,
51?
51. And Benfado was 49.
Wait a minute. How old is Vince now?
I don't know.
something.
Is he 68?
He's 60 something.
Okay, let's see. Now you got me.
Googling.
I remember talking to him, he said 51. So,
No, I think he's 68.
Damn, Vince. He still look good, man. Shit.
Yeah.
He still look good.
born 56.
56, so he's 10 years older than me. I'm 58, so he's 68, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he did tell me, yeah, so 2006, it looks 50 or 51. It's probably after his birthday, so he was 51. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still impressive. Still impressive.
That was right around when Sonny passed, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 That sucks.
I
That was
think-
hard, man. Damn. Sonny was just a real good guy, man. Damn.
Did you guys hear about Eugene, Michigan, of course? He just
I don't know what
passed.
happened.
I don't know it either, but I know, who did I talk to? Who saw him a few months ago. And he said he was so skinny. He looked really sick.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what it was, but maybe it was something that was somehow connected to that he was so skinny, and that was a Russian person who saw him. And then you hear the story about that one guy in Brazil.
backstage?
Yeah, Milos
No,
was up.
I don't know if it was backstage or if it was at the hotel or somewhere on his way to the hotel.
Oh, I heard backstage.
That 26 or 27 years old.
Yeah.
But back when we was in our heyday, us old guys, it was not stuff happening like that.
No, it wasn't at all.
And not that frequent like that. And it was like, if someone did something totally drastic before the show, I could see that put you in a red.
Yeah, we had, how many people did we have die? Andreas Munzer and Ben Aziza.
Two. Yeah, two. And those two was like, it was like this, but like now it's like,
And that was for
I mean,
an understandable reason. Ben Aziza overdid it with the diuretics.
Why want people to be like, hey, you know, maybe there's something to that. Maybe I need to chill out
It's everything. Listen, it's easier now to turn pro, but people will do everything for it.
Can we reset the look? Can we reset the look somehow with the what they're looking for?
Yeah, but what's that going to change?
It's resettable. Well, if you're only going to place where you're going to place because you look a certain way,
I know, but that's not going to make them.
really done.
That's not going to make anybody use less stuff. They might eat less, but they still take the same.
I'd rather, I don't know.
Yeah.
So what do you think is more dangerous? Amount of steroids they're using or the diuretics?
I think the combination of both.
Combination of both. And, you know, like you say, not
And
every
if you go from either or,
some of the coaches
If you go for what?
if you go, you can choose one.
Diuretics.
What?
Diuretics.
Diuretic.
Diuretics is always more.
Add a low body fat and add, you know, calorie deficit for over how long?
It just throws off your mineral balance, dehydrates you completely. You can create hyperkalemia, stop your heart. You can do all kinds of stuff. It's way more dangerous.
Yeah.
And you know, requesting for guys to be drier. There are just several ways you get drier. And then if you just go for it, right? Typical example that I just talked about, me as a coach, knowing that someone needs to be a little bit drier, you suggest a little bit more drying, you know, product. And they say, oh my God, what are you trying to do?
Question for you, Milos.
Yeah.
Glad you bring that up because people want to see them drier. Now, what's more dangerous or what is less dangerous to get this dry with diuretics or to get this dry without drinking fluid?
Without drinking?
What about cardio?
No, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, there's people, they can get that dry without using diuretics because they stop drinking and they do whatever they have to do. So, but at the end of the day, you have the same result. You're going to be dehydrated.
Not exactly the same, yeah. But here, stopping drinking, you would say, okay, I'm not going to disturb my mineral balance that diuretics would do.
Mm-hmm.
So diuretics not just dehydrate you, but throw off, deplete your minerals.
Right.
Okay. So you have a now double whammy, and that's more dangerous. Just stopping drinking should be safer.
Yeah.
Right. It should be. But I'm sure that you have athletes that were stopping drinking. I stopped drinking for 3 days before 80 was shit.
Me too.
You did too. Jay Cutler didn't look phenomenal and all this stuff, but man, yeah, he looked phenomenal in one show. I forgot. He told me, but 3 days he didn't drink.
Chris, in 2001, he popped for 5 different diuretics. So
I know he said he never do that again. I saw him backstage. His head was like a light bulb. I was like, this was so far in, and then this was like that.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, what did you do? That was back then when you couldn't just read the face and read the head, and you know what kind of condition somebody.
Yeah, but diuretics or no diuretics, you know, when you're in shape, you'll see those faces sucked in, the cheeks are sucked in. You don't see that no more.
Yeah.
That tells me that something is not the same. Why? Why are people not?
Yeah.
I mean, back then, everybody had a sucked-in face. I mean, I would judge myself by my face when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
And that's before the diuretics.
Yes, way before. Yeah. So why do we? Is that? Well, listen. Okay, we can all agree that. I mean, not all, but most are not in the condition that those guys were back in the 90s. Correct? Can we agree?
I would say.
Not all, but most.
If I was a betting man.
and I'm not judging this guy because he has total shredded glutes. I'm talking complete, front, back, top to bottom. Not all, but most guys today are not in the condition that these guys were in back in the 90s and the early 2000s. Now, why is that?
They don't diet hard enough. I'm serious.
But the fact is, like, there's so many coaches. Like, you wouldn't let just anybody work on your car, but you let almost anybody on Instagram with a nice bio.
But
Work-
even with coaches that were coaches back then.
It wasn't as many. It was more with solid background.
Because when
Milos had a big umbrella. Milos had one of the biggest umbrellas in the sport.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us, you people under you, people under that person, people under that person. Milos is a big umbrella of all of that knowledge. So, I mean, some people take it with their own personality, with their own.
But okay, this is where we at right now. You mentioned Milos. Okay, so let's just choose Milos and Samson. Why don't we see Samson with a sucked-in face?
Because he would not do fish, veggies, and egg whites and cardio.
Yeah. So it's not the coaches.
I mean, listen, it's all these kind of compromises all the time, right? Dennis, you were one of those that you say, tell me how many raisins so I can count to put them in my oatmeal, right? And tell me if it's 7 o'clock or 7:05, right? So what I do, which is probably over the top, I give them exact timing. And then when I check with them, timing is way off. And then when not just timing is way off, but meals are way off. I mean, so obviously they know what they're doing. They're compromising. Okay, so you don't question it.
Yeah.
Examples of those, and I mentioned to you, when your athlete is supposed to be on 150 grams of carbs total, and they're 3 times 50 grams of carbs from rice spread throughout the day, and then he comes to you with a Gatorade that is finished. I say, what the fuck is that, man? Oh, it's only Gatorade. What do you mean only Gatorade? You just had like 40 grams of carbs? Which tells me that, maybe that's not the only Gatorade that you have today and a whole week and a whole month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you have it answered like it's only a Gatorade, you already know.
Yeah. And listen, this is to the listeners. Listen, I'm not trashing athletes now. I'm just saying, not all, but most. And this is not only me saying this. Everybody's been saying this for years. We got guys like Hadi who shows us, the condition from hell, and even Derek from the back at least. So there are guys there that suffer, that I believe they suffer. And like I said, they work with coaches that were there back in the days when the people. But can you remember the athletes meeting at the Olympia when you look at people's face and you know he's in shape or not?
Yeah, of course.
You would know. You wouldn't even have to see it.
Who's the only guy you couldn't tell if he's in shape?
Flex. Because he would come to the athletes meeting like this, and then he would lose fucking 25 pounds of water the last night.
Yeah, but Jay Cutler never had a sucked up face.
Yeah, but even for Jay,
You can see it in this. You can
even
see
for Jay, you could see if he's in shape.
He get that head like Woody.
If we have to really pick one where you could not see it in the face, it was Milos. I mean Melvin. I'm sorry, not Milos. Melvin. But why was it Melvin? Because most of the time he wasn't in shape. That's why he had the fat shape, the fat face. But no, that was a given. I mean, you look at the face, man, and that's
Hey,
it.
Melvin.
No.
He's listening. He's gonna be like, bullshit, motherfuckers.
No, he knows it. For him, I mean, he when I say not in shape, I'm talking maybe 80%. 80% for Melvin, his shape was great.
Well, Dennis, when you put your guy on a diet, right, and then for a whole week, and then he calls you Tuesday, bullshit, I can't handle this. I don't feel my muscles. I have zero energy. I look like shit. So then what do you say?
There's going to be a period of that.
What? Yeah, that's what I would definitely.
There's a period of that. I always say this, Milos, say, if you don't get flat, you're not going to be in shape.
But what I would say, I would tell him,
shape.
if this is too hard for you, then this sport is not for you.
Yeah, kind of.
That's why I stopped. That's why I stopped doing it, because I can't put up with this bullshit. You put him on. You cut the carbs. You cut the carbs the first day. At the end of that day, they're already calling you. Oh, I have no energy. My muscles are flat. Motherfucker. So what?
Can't work out.
I can't. Yeah, I can't put up with it no more. So,
And like you said, Dennis, I used to wrestle, so we didn't have no food, and we got to output a lot of energy.
yeah, still got to
So,
work.
like, you could put something in your mouth, you can move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
In
that's-
judo, when you're preparing, they give you half lemon that you can cut and then a suck on it. This was your dinner.
Yeah.
That's the Serbian way back in the day. Like, oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm so.
I used to eat my dinner used to be a piece of chicken and green salad, and I used the lemon as a dressing. That's it.
But okay, for all this, when we
That's gonna
talk about
hurt. That's gonna hurt.
put somebody on the fish, veggies, and egg whites for long enough. Obese person is gonna get ripped, right?
Especially,
Okay.
especially
If you have to throw in some fatty fish occasionally, so be it. But you know how Russians back in the day, they go hardcore.
that's what
It's like-
that's what Kevin used to do. We would just do fish and veggies. That's it.
And it works.
And
of
he would
course.
he would transform like he would go
in
from
6 weeks.
yes, yeah.
In 6 weeks, it's like, yeah.
I don't understand how people are like, oh, I'm tired of fish. So fucking what? I'm tired of fucking working out.
Yeah.
I'm tired of fucking posing. I'm tired of everything. This is the way it's going to be. I don't get it. I mean, it's getting worse.
Gotta bite the bullet if you want to do it.
Yeah, that's why there's only a few up on the top, and they're always going to be the same guys because they just have it. Most people just don't. They just don't have that dog in them. It's not always a
Yeah,
good
but
day.
listen,
It's not always
some
a good
people-
day.
Yeah, some people can get away with much more. I mean, but then if those would push harder, imagine how great that would be.
Yeah.
Push harder on the cardio. Stay longer in the posing. Do what's necessary at the dinner table, and bring that physique to the stage.
Yep. All right, this brings us to the end. Of course, we got to predict. We're predicting the top 6 for the Olympia in 7.5 weeks. Milo started last week, so we have Chris starting this week.
I started last week.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Milos did.
Oh, okay.
He was stalling, so he gave it to me. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I have a news from the cruise, because yesterday was some promising thing.
So what?
Good.
Regarding the visa, you mean?
Everything about the visa. So I'm looking, but
Is he
no more messages.
he got less dip in his front poses too, I saw.
It's just a quick one, a short
Just a
one.
very- just a little bit.
I saw that too.
Yeah, baby, we get that.
But he's still riding the motorbike, though.
Yeah.
Milos. I said,
chopper.
when I saw him do that, I was like, Milos is fucking killing it. He's probably.
And
I want to see Milos. I would love to see him stand there relaxed when you position him.
I know, me too. But you can't change too many things.
I get
you
it.
could make a mistake.
No.
But I
But
get
I
it.
must say-
I get it.
I hate that pose, right? But he looks good in the pose.
No, he doesn't.
He can't.
No, Milos. No, you can't convince me you believe that.
That's the father coming out now.
He has.
No,
Milos,
seriously.
Milos, please don't try to convince me that you like him in that pose.
I would like him more with a little bit arms down. for
Yes,
sure.
that's what I'm saying. So don't say that.
know.
Of
He
course,
looks good in it. He looks.
of course, he looks good. But I think he would look much better if he would relax his arms just a little bit.
You see Milos send me that salute with the quad shake and the striations.
Huh? I couldn't find the better one, but yeah.
That was pretty good. He said
Happy
on
birthday.
Instagram and he tagged me in it like "Happy birthday."
Thanks,
Oh
motherfucker.
yeah, I didn't even see that.
And I keep telling him his legs are smooth.
Yeah, so this is the thing. So he's working on a visa in the next this week. It might be solved. Pray to God.
Okay, did he get any news from the embassy?
has appointment. He's going there with the documents. So hopefully, if you go with the document, read passport, they might put something in your passport. I pray to God.
Oh, so he has an appointment in the embassy
Yeah. So this is
this week.
This week, yeah.
Oh, that's fucking great
You
news.
think-
That's
I
fucking.
got the scan.
That's great news because if they wouldn't give him the visa, they wouldn't give him an appointment.
Yeah.
They would give him
Yeah,
a letter or an email saying, "Listen, you declined" or whatever. That's good news.
Yeah. So I love it. Let me just say. Yeah. So-
When is he going in? So when would you know?
I think in 2 days. What was it?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Breaking news.
He's got to go to Dubai, right?
No, already people are telling me, congratulations. Wait. You know, when you get the scanned with the code,
Yeah. But that's good news. If he gets that, that's
it's very
good.
good news. Yeah,
That's good
but
news.
It's not finalized.
Okay.
Even Jay Cutler, oh, congratulations about what? I heard about the cruise. Who did you hear from? From somebody from England. Like, okay, those news are spreading quickly, but nobody's supposed to know nothing
So
yet.
let's say he gets his visa this week.
Yeah, that's why I want him to consider him for a top 6.
What are the plans? As soon as he said, "I have my visa,"
I mean, of course, I would love to train him, but I have to go 2 weeks to Serbia. I mean, if he can get it tomorrow, I would have him here immediately.
Yeah.
The only
So is the plan
2
for
weeks
him,
I'm gonna be gone.
is the plan for you to bring him in as soon as you get back?
I would like to, yeah. Oh yeah, for
Is-
You get him back.
What's the hold up?
just if he gets a visa, he should come right away.
Yeah.
What?
The problem is that
If Milos, if you get a
29th,
chance,
I'm going,
huh? What 29th?
16th of September to the 29th, I have to go to Serbia for a wedding, for everything.
Damn.
So
Oh,
it will be a
that's
little
that's,
interrupted.
that's in September.
Yeah. And then we will have 2 more weeks.
Well, listen, if that's the case, I'll tell you what to do.
Okay.
To make sure he doesn't fall off and he keeps everything, put him in your house.
Uh-huh.
Have him stay with you, and this is the time where you can pose with him in the house where you can change his posing.
Day in, day out.
If you only see him in the gym, tired after the workout, if you have him at home, they listen.
Yeah, I'll talk to him, yeah.
And when you are going to Serbia, send him to Arizona. Let him stay with me. Make sure he don't do nothing stupid. I will gladly have him there until you get back and train with him.
He's hearing that, so yeah, that would be a beautiful plan.
Absolutely. Send him. I would pick him up.
Hey, Cruz, you heard?
I would pick him up like a
Vegas?
like a treasure, like a something like
Hey.
we gotta make sure this one don't break. We'll pick him
Milos,
up.
he speaks good English
He's
though.
decent, yeah.
He's not good English, but he starts speaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot
he's
better than what I
open-
thought. I thought it was gonna not be
Okay,
better.
he speaks much better than you speak Spanish.
Yeah. So
Wow.
so
I was just
true.
giving a compliment, man.
So true.
Giving a compliment. I could say a lot of words. I could say a lot of words.
Chris's Spanish is very restricted.
Cubo.
It's restricted to seven words.
Exactamente.
Oh, yeah, you bullshito also.
Yeah.
Chris.
All right, let's go. Let's give me the top 6.
Entiendo.
Let's go. Chris, let's go. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Come on with it.
I got Hottie Nick Derrick. And then Samson and Jack.
Andrew.
And then I got Beirut.
Milos.
All right. I review everything a couple of more times. And I'm going to tell you this. Can we do this in front of you? Front, relax, Andrew wins. Front left spread, Andrew wins. Front double biceps, Andrew wins. Ab shot, he could beat Hadi Chopin.
Yeah.
So those are all possibilities. Like this is how good Andrew is. Okay, Hadi, in general, Arnold Classic version wins it. Okay, so for me, as I said before, he is winning. But who is going to get second place from other poses? I mean, Andrew is in very good seat. Okay, Samson improved, a little bit leaner. Ooh, he can possibly win the contest. But so far, I'm gonna have a. I think I had that last week too. Hadi, Samson. Third place. Okay, I hope if Becruz comes here, if we make a little bit more improvements on the back, on the legs, and presentation, we're gonna go for a Hadi's conditioning, and Becruz has the possibility to have that kind of conditioning. Okay, so that will be the plan.
Who's
And
third?
then
Who's third?
he could. Yeah, I'm biased coach, so I'm gonna push him all the way there.
I don't care. You
No,
said-
for this week, because this is not happening yet, it's not there yet. For this week, I'm giving Andrew third, Derek fourth, Becruz fifth, and Nick sixth. I know that Nick is gonna hate me, and he thinks that we are not giving him props, but the difference is that much, and I'm still hashtag bodybuilding guy. I still like shape as a majority of the scores. Balance, beauty of the physique, not just hardness and muscularity and freakiness. So Hadi, because it's Hadi. Samson improved coming to the second. Andrew, way improved. Third, still weak from the side. Still need to improve back. Derek, crazy from the back, but and contender by all means, but I still think he's going to be exposed from the front and somewhat from the side, even though his side chest was pretty good because of the hamstring glutes, but it was still upper body was not there. And Becruz has super good front poses, back poses, and side poses. So,
All right.
yeah,
Full summary.
I like to analyze more, but it takes too much time. And Dennis doesn't want to listen to all the analysis.
No. I like that. Okay, I go with Hadi in first, Derek in second, Nick in third, Samson in fourth, Andrew in fifth, Beirut in sixth.
Yeah. Okay. So how come you have a Nick this week jumping up because he complained?
Because no. Because we can make changes, and I'm going to make
Yeah.
changes so many more times. At least 7 more times I will make changes.
Okay, here's the game, new game. Top 3 in the front double biceps. Just the front double biceps.
Derek, Andrew, Hadi. You are so quiet. What happened?
Yeah, I'm waiting for him, but okay.
Hey.
I'm
Oh,
gonna-
Are you?
Andrew, Hadi, and Becruz improved over Derek. Derek only has a shape, silhouette. That,
Well, you don't know that. We haven't seen him yet.
Said only.
I just go off of this. Yeah, off his last one.
Yeah,
I
okay.
know he's in the top 3.
his
For me.
front double is formidable. Yeah, he is there.
You see,
I'm biased coach. Go ahead, Chris.
Said the same as Dennis.
Yeah, copycat. All right. Yes, man. Last spread. Okay. You go first.
Last spread.
Last spread.
I got.
Yeah, that's from the back. That has nothing
yeah,
to
but
do
you
with-
see that? You see how much? Do you think he's thicker this time? Really? That he put on some size?
Is it gonna-
I want to see him from the front.
It's gonna on the stage. It's gonna be a
He gets
different.
bigger, he gets less shape there.
That's what I said last week. That this off season or when he's in the gym and pumped, he looks like he's
I got Derek from the back. From the back, Derek's gonna.
Wait. You're not there. Front lat spread.
Front last
Top
spread.
3.
Andrew Jack.
Andrew, number 1.
Andrew Jack.
Hardy.
I don't know about Hottie in the front lap.
Top 3. I'm not
Yeah.
talking the winner. I'm talking about top 3.
Top 3 just for that pose.
And
That's what I'm.
shit.
Andrew wins. I think we agree.
Andrew wins. Yeah. He wins
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody that comes close. Not even close.
I tell you, I love Behruz, V-taper and everything on that one.
Are we on a Behruz day now, man? You a Behruz?
Well, I mean, listen,
Yeah.
I have a chance to be a bias coach.
Man, you advertising
Hey, you feeling it now.
severely right now.
It
Feeling
is
it now.
from like from 6 feet away
Yeah.
to really appreciate
And
it.
Chris,
Thank you.
you think he would have said the same about Samson last year?
Yeah, of course it did.
So why is it
But
not?
I was-
Why is it not in your top
Okay,
3
listen.
now?
Samson's front lat spread, there was something going on with the lower abs.
Yeah.
And we knew that, right? And he was criticized by Tyler Mannion and it was not perfect. He kind of improved, but lat spread was not his pose. Okay, as good as he is and everything, right? Samson is good in front of biceps, but again, not like spectacular. Lat spread, maybe not spectacular. It's improving. So
We're being critical and dissecting, but we're talking about the best guys in the world.
yes,
Best.
differences are here.
So what I'm saying is people get their panties in the uproar about what we say. And it's like, we wouldn't be talking about you if you weren't the best in the world. We know you're the best in the world. But let's see what else is going on.
Yeah.
Okay, who is third in lat spread? Front lat spread.
For me, Mo Foda. I know you guys don't like him, but I do.
Aspen?
I like him a lot, but they're not in that pose.
Yeah, not that pose.
Yeah, he has something going on with the lats.
Forget you two.
Okay, side chest. Side chest.
Forget you two biased people.
Okay, side chest.
Side chest. Samson.
Samson.
Hakeem.
No, well, no.
No?
Yeah, I mean, if we go for all of them, I mean, I'm talking about the Olympia top.
Yeah, we
I was-
focus on the top 6.
I was focusing on the top 6. I would say Hadi. And, well, I have a feeling that Derek's side chest this year will be strong. Just my feeling.
Yeah.
Behruz has a strong side chest.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. I'm still not convinced he's in the show, though. That's why I can't say too much. So I can't
I'm
can't be like
encouraged.
Milos. But if Milos texts me and say he's fucking got his visa,
Hey, you know that as soon as I get it,
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna
start. I'm gonna start prediction right away.
Yeah. As soon as I get it, I'm gonna.
We're going to
post
get a breaking news, or is it everybody know already?
I mean, as soon as I find out, everybody's gonna know. Trust me.
As soon as Milos finds out, everybody's gonna know.
Exactly. Okay, so side chest, Samson, Hadi, Behruz. I don't put Derek there yet. Yeah. Back double biceps, we all know Derek won before we even start. Okay. Who is good in back double biceps?
I think Hardy's gonna be strong this time. I think that we're gonna see a Hardy.
Eric.
I think we're gonna see Hardy from the back like we've never seen him before, condition wise. And because he knows that's what people.
Derek or Nick is going to get the back double.
No, Nick would be the third person when you say the top 3. I don't put him in particular order, but I think Derek would probably win it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick's back double biceps is fucking phenomenal too.
Who's?
Nick,
Yeah.
from top to bottom.
Yeah.
From the biceps peaks to the back to the hamstrings, everything. He looks better from the back than from the front.
It's going to be a very interesting show with Milos's guy coming in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's This was so. This is so overdue, so long that. Like I said, I can't wait. I can't wait for Milos to get his hands
Gotta
on
be
him to fine tune him.
emotion.
That little fine tuning that he really needs for the Olympia. We're not talking about Portugal Pro or fucking M Pro or whatever. That fine tuning that he needs for the Olympia, you need to work on that, especially the front relaxed. That needs to stop. He stands like this. It creates too much of there's too much space, empty space here. You don't.
Stop.
You have to relax your arms.
He's watching.
Yeah. No, I mean can you imagine what he looks like if you stand him there the way he sit? With the size and everything he has? Oh, yeah, unbelievable. You need to fucking just position him, take a picture and show it to him. See, that's what you look like. Because you don't see that when you stand on stage. You just want to make yourself as big as possible. You know? But it's not all.
But Jay Cutler was doing that same thing.
I know, but listen, it's too late. It's like 10 years, 15 years too late now. We can't teach Jay no more.
Hey, can I answer Tarek?
Yeah. Listen, we're done anyways because I got to go.
Hey, Tarek.
How's everything?
Good, I'm on the podcast. You're live here with us. Say hi to Dennis and Chris.
Oh, hi, Chris. Hi, Dennis.
Hi, Tarek.
How are you guys doing?
Hi.
A little bit. Sorry, Dennis.
All right. Call me later.
All right. Listen, we're wrapping up anyways because I got to go. I got a client.
All right. So backlat spread?
Backlat spread. Hardy.
Derek.
And Derek, of course, and Nick.
That's our three. That's the top three.
Cruz and last spread. Last spread is way V-tapered, thicker, and everything.
Who?
You'll see.
Ooh.
The Cruz.
Well, I can see if you bring him to the U.S.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, side triceps. Side triceps.
Let's take a good look.
Listen, when something else, because we can go through these poses now, and we're not going to get to
Yeah,
nothing.
just 3 more.
We got to see him next to each other. If he doesn't get the visa this week, is he going to do Italy?
I don't know, man.
Why?
Probably. I know. No, I mean, he's ready. You've seen a picture, video I posted.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If they tell him now, no.
He can make. 3 weeks out. He can make it.
If you get a no in 2 days, then I would go for wherever I can do.
I would do Italy and the UK and take that money.
Yeah.
That goes a long way. Anyways, go ahead with your next poses. Which one? What?
You're going against Hunter Labrada, right? But anyway, side triceps.
Side triceps. Hardy. Nick. Oh, Nick. And Samson.
Nick.
Yeah, I've seen Samson in that pose that look ridiculous. Nobody can touch him. So if he's just like a little tighter.
Nobody can touch him.
I'm serious. The chest.
Nobody can touch
I'm
him.
serious. I'm gonna send you that picture. I'm gonna send you that.
He's gonna spam you when you get off.
Yeah.
And
He gonna spam your DMs.
Okay, just give me your top three. We don't have to.
yeah,
talk about
Samson, Hardy,
Yeah.
and I'll go with the Cruz again. Nick is good. Okay,
So Beirut is the top three overall.
pretty much. And I'm pushing. Yeah, look,
Yeah.
he has the best shape.
What else we got?
Abs and thighs.
Andrew Hardy and Beirut.
There you go.
Every time good abs.
That's great abs, flat abs, deep abs.
Even
Small
Nick,
waist.
has got a good ab and thigh.
A wide waist.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the shape now. I'm talking about the muscle, the
You don't
body
think
parts.
Barrett needs to improve his? You don't think he needs to improve his abs at all? Seriously.
Somewhat, but okay. Then, Chris, smallest of the waist, flaring legs, deep abs.
All that. I'm just saying that the thickness and the development is not there.
All right, let's go to the most muscular.
That's muscular.
I give you my three: Samson,
Hardy.
Nick, Hardy.
I got Bill Cruz. I said Bill Cruz.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
I think I like his most muscular more than almost most people in the sport right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Hadi, Becruz, and Samson. Anyway, we passed all the poses.
Yeah, Nick's gonna unfollow you. That's for sure.
Well,
No,
Okay.
I'm just kidding, man.
no, this is people get pissed off.
No, Nick does. I don't think Nick will ever get pissed off. He uses
But-
this, and this is why we're basically doing this, is to piss him off even more, because I know he puts it out in the gym.
Just that 1 minute. 97 Olympia, you were 8th. Ronnie was 9th. I was 10th, right, Chris? And 97
97?
Olympia, 8th, 9th, 10th. First was Dorian, second was Nasser. We go to Europe. In the first show, I beat you. Next day, you beat Nasser. Okay?
Yeah.
So 9th, second. I mean, but when people start thinking about, okay, oh, it's not even a competition. This guy was second. This guy was ninth. Like,
Right,
there's
right.
no contest. Really? Boom.
Yeah.
And then next week, boom. And next week, boom. This is how close this is. Nick can possibly win the fucking Olympia.
Absolutely.
If he shows up out of this world, you know, shit.
Yeah, and the others not.
Yeah.
The others don't. Nick's gonna. That's why I think last year,
Last year, man. I just hope. I mean, I think he could have been the common denominator last year. for sure.
yes, absolutely.
It would have been hard all over. And
Absolutely.
And we were looking for somebody to just take the reins and run with it.
Yeah.
And like people, oh man, it was crazy.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. We're only 7.5 weeks away, and next week we got another prediction coming up. So hopefully we got some good news from the U.S. Embassy for Belarus. Would be awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, tell him. I said, listen, this is what we should do. You should bring him, and when you got to go, I keep him for you for 2 weeks to make sure he eats what he has to eat and nothing else, and you get him back as soon as you return. I'll send him to the airport to come pick
Drive
him up.
him.
Man, that would be,
Drive him, Dennis.
Huh?
Drive him.
deal.
Don't
I
take
would
any-
drive. I would pick him up. I would drive him to make sure,
Right.
this pressure metal is not going anywhere the wrong way.
there you go.
Virgin
Yeah.
metal.
Yeah, yeah. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all next week. God
All right,
bless.
brother.
Peace
I'll
out.
see you
Peace.
later.